staying with us here on STL Live. We're back with Craig Blac from the Craig Shields Foundation. Thank you for being here, and welcome back to St. Louis. So let's talk about this. You're not in St. Louis anymore. Where are you these days?
In Washington, D.C., my hometown.
Okay, your hometown. How's that?
It's great. It's great to be home. I'm not going to lie. But St. Louis is my second home. It's my foundation here. My son was born here. I got married and divorced here, so that's a joke I say all the time. But yeah, I'm back in Washington.
You had a long career here, too, let's be honest. You had a long career here. A lot of people know you here. What's it like coming back and seeing your foundation sort of grow, having this continue, even though you're not physically here?
It makes me feel good, the appreciation that I get. You know, the people that call and ask about, Craig, are you here? Are you doing it again? What's going on with it? And that makes me feel good that my give back has actually made an impact on people. So that's the best thing about coming back and doing it every year.
You know, the St. Louis obviously has been in the news a lot, you know, the past year especially, obviously, but even before that, and I know, again, you're out in D.C. What do you feel, I mean, when you think back on your time here and in terms of working with the community, how does that make you feel? I mean...
It makes me feel great to do something positive for the city of St. Louis, because last year during my event, the whole Mike Brown incident happened on my second day. On my first day, on a Saturday, because his murder happened on that Saturday, and my event in East St. Louis was going at the same time. We started at 10 a.m., and I remember vividly coming to my friend's house where I was staying, and I fell asleep on the couch because I was so tired because we ran the whole day doing the event on Saturday, and he wakes me up, man, they're riding, they're in the streets right now. I'm like, man, you're not telling the truth. We turn on the TV and it's going down, and I'm like, wow. I heard about the shooting early in the day, but I was preoccupied with all my stuff, doing the event. So, I didn't think into it, but it turned out to be a lot bigger than what I expected at first. So.
And with your foundation, I know that, from checking out your website, one of the principles is really working with kids in the inner city, with youth. So, I mean, when you see everything that's been going on and the work that your foundation does outside of, this back-to-school event, what do you think are some of the solutions? I mean, what kind of comes to your mind? And knowing that you are someone that has influence over a lot of people by your opinions and
my
your
biggest
statements.
thing is it's about the family setting. I know a lot of these young kids do not have any role models to look up to. They don't have the guidance. They don't have the people. Their parents, a lot of parents are not there. Well, if they are there, it's a single parent home. And they don't have that foundation from the other parent to help out, whether it's a male or female. So I just think what I do, it gives them some light. It makes them feel good about themselves. That's what my program is about. It's about that first day of school. When you have that nice haircut and hairstyle, you feel good about yourself. So I try to give that self-esteem. I can't be their parents. I'm not there every day with them. But this one thing I can do a year, if it gives that impact, it makes them feel good on that one day, maybe it'll change their course in the year at school. I mean, that's
also having a chance to, and I mean this seriously, but to meet you. I mean, I know that a lot of times I talk to kids and they're always, their level of what they think of celebrities and celebritydom, they really follow what public figures are doing. And so I'm sure you've played a role in just even how you communicate with.
And sometimes my role wasn't good. I won't even lie, because I come from radio, and the music sometimes is not giving out the best message. It's not, and I strongly believe that the parents need to govern what type of music your kids are listening to and what type of messages they're getting. The problem is, like I said, that foundation is not there in a lot of these households. So all these kids are doing are just emulating what they're seeing, and that's not reality. Not the reality.
It's just not. No, it's a business, and it's an image, and it's a brand.
It's entertainment. That's what it is.
That's true. Before we wrap things up, I want to ask you: are you going to try to do this in D.C.? Do a Cuts for Kids?
Yeah, I do plan on doing this in D.C. Probably in another year or so. We're going to get it started in D.C. It's a lot to put this together, and St. Louis is turnkey right now. I can get on the phone, have conference calls, and make arrangements, and reach out to people like you to help me out to get the word out. But in D.C. is starting it out, just doing it from the foundation point. So we're going to get it up and running in a couple of years.
All right. Well, no, it's good to have you back in town. We've got the information again on your screen. It's the 15th annual Community Cuts for Kids taking place this Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, 2 places, East St. Louis at O'Fallon Park, the recreation complex there. That's on the St. Louis side, and then over in East St. Louis at the Leslie Bates Family Development Center. Head to CraigShieldsFoundation.org for more information and for the times again if you want to check it out. And thank you again for being here, and enjoy your time in your second home, in your second city.
Back home in St. Louis.
All right, well, when we return on STL Live, we'll chat with Tom Dunn from Gateway Arch Riverboats. We'll be right back after this break.